Hello, this is Geoff with In-Depth Studies. Today we're looking at Romans chapter 11, verses 1 to 5. And the Apostle Paul says this, I ask then, did God reject his people? By no means. I am an Israelite myself, a descendant of Abraham from the tribe of Benjamin. God did not reject his people whom he foreknew. Don't you know what Scripture says in the passage about Elijah, how he appealed to God against Israel? Lord, they have killed your prophets and torn down your altars. I am the only one left, and they are trying to kill me. And what was God's answer to him? I have reserved for myself 7,000 who have not bowed the knee to Baal. So too, at the present time, there is a remnant chosen by grace. Now, what's the context of this? Remember, beginning in Romans 9:6, Paul says, not all Israel is Israel. That is, not all physical is Israel is spiritual Israel. You make the mistake if you're equating the two. And so then he gets into election in order to answer the question, well, how do you become a spiritual Israelite? And the answer is God has to choose you. Then the question comes, well, how many physical Israelites is God going to choose to save between Pentecost and the Second Coming? And that is what he answers here in Romans 11, 1 to 5. Because he starts out by saying, I asked then, did God reject his people? And Paul says, well, no, I'm a Jew and I'm a believer. And meaning, no, God has not utterly rejected Israel. Well, you would expect that because they're just an unbelieving picture of the people of God. The time of the picture is over when the cross comes. Now, with Pentecost onward, we're in the new covenant era, the time of fulfillment. But during this time, God is still going to save some physical Israelites. What he calls in verse 5, a remnant chosen by grace, which is not a lot, but it's better than none. Because remember, in Romans 9, 10, 11, the Apostle Paul is giving Jews hope to be saved. So it's really rather evangelistic during this time. He's wanting to give them hope, but in doing so, he explains the role of Israel in God's plan from Pentecost to the Second Coming, which is the real people of God, the spiritual Israel, is really only going to be mostly Gentiles with just a remnant of Jews. So I just hope this is helpful. If you want more information, check out our website, ids.org. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.